to say, but at this point, I think it's gotten so bad, till it's at the point now where I don't believe men want women anymore. I say that with full transparency, with full conviction. I am serious. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't an exaggeration. This is none of those things, y'all. At this point, I think most men don't even want women no more. Now, what I mean by that, because I'm not saying it in a way where they don't want women. Y'all know what I mean. They rather go for the opposite. No, obviously that's not what I'm saying. I think heterosexual men still are heterosexual. So let's get that out the way. But you put one and one together, you know what I mean. I don't believe that your average man wants your average modern woman anymore. Think about it. I live my life, I work, I got friends, associates, whatever. And I can't remember the last time I heard one of my homies say, yo, I just met this Joan. I just met this chick. Man, I think she the one. Or being excited about seeing a chick. Or talking about just women in general. For the most part, I don't know if it's like this in y'all friend groups or y'all circles, but when I'm talking to my friends, associates, acquaintances, co-workers of the male gender, we rarely talk about women anymore. We rarely, I remember at least, not that long ago, maybe 10 years ago, we would talk about whatever we talk about, sports, music, cars, cigars, whatever the case may be, but women would usually come up in that conversation some type of way. Whether, like I said, it's a new chick that somebody met, or somebody's current relationship, whether it's good or bad. Women rarely come up in just everyday conversation, at least in my circles. Y'all let me know. Maybe that's just a me thing. But I'm telling y'all, I believe your average man don't even want to do, because modern women have transformed into something that men don't even want to deal with. The claim to fame used to be, yeah, guys just want women for sex. I don't even think that's the case no more, y'all. Now, is it men still obviously getting their rocks off with women? Even distasteful women that they wouldn't even put themselves next to in a serious light? I believe that's still going on. I don't think that's ever going to change, because that's just biology. That's just the human mind. That's just the male mind or whatever. Some things just ain't going to change. But overall, if we keep it real, I don't believe men want women anymore. They say, I'd rather just stay away. And that's crazy, because we are made to be with women. I truly believe that. Man made us to be with the opposite sex. In whatever way, not just sexually, and not just procreating, and not just obviously having children, but just being with on a human level. I think we are meant to adapt to women. And they have made it so hard to even do that. It's to the point where a lot of guys don't want to deal with these women. I think it's a talking point. Women lack desirability nowadays. Remember when women were desirable? I know you got to think long and hard about that. You got to go way back in the time machine. But I'm serious. Remember when women were once desirable? Remember when women left something to the imagination? Remember when some women were question marks? And it was fun to find out little things and intricacies about them? That's not so fun no more, because for one, everything about them they put on Broad Street. I mean, obviously social media does play a big part in that. I ain't even going to waver from that. Social media plays a part in that with men as well, with people knowing more about people without, it's not really that question mark anymore. But if I'm being real, a lot of these women are showing us who they are, whether it's good or bad, mostly bad. So there's no, excitement. There's no build-up. There's no, I wonder how she acts towards this. I wonder if she's into this. No. You know that day one. You know everything about the woman day one. You know everything about the woman before you even meet her, for you guys that's on social media.
Women these days, this generation, is lost. It's so hard to find a lady these days. In order to find a lady, man, in order to find a lady these days, you have to go back into the older generation. No disrespect when I say this, but nobody wants an old hag unless you grew old with her. Y'all grew old together. But nobody just wants to go out and just date an old woman. But in order to get that thing that men are lacking these days, you have to go out and get that older woman. There's no ladies anymore. There's a big difference between a woman and a lady. And ladies are they are instinct. They're like dinosaurs. They are instinct. They are not here anymore. You can tell everything from the influences of the TV shows, from the music, from the podcasters, to content creators, to music videos, to reality shows. I'm missing a lot. Social media influencers. The top dog to be when it comes to a female is a woman, not a lady. Women is the one that getting all the attention on social media, not ladies. Nobody wants to be a lady anymore. And I will go out on a limb, and I don't know how to say this and still stay in the community guidelines. But 304s in huts with an S, y'all know what I'm talking about, are the number one influencers. Top dog to be. The ones who get all the attention when it comes to social media, music, and everything else. Just listen to all the music that they got out. All your top female music artists are rapping. If they're rap artists, they're rapping about trash. And this is who the new generations of females, or the generation coming up, or the generation that's current. Excuse me, I sneeze. God bless me, everybody. Say God bless me in the comment section. But anyway, I digress. That's who they're striving to be. I would disagree with this guy just a little and say it's not that men don't want women anymore. It's that ladies don't exist anymore for a man to want. Ooh, I see it. Ooh, I think I gotta say it twice. Ladies don't exist anymore for a man to want. He's right. Men don't want women. Men never wanted a woman. Men always wanted a lady. When a man searches for a wife, he's searching for a lady, not a woman, not a girl, not a female, not a 304, not a hut with an S, not a freak. He's searching for a lady, y'all. And that is what is extinct to this day, and why when it comes to dating and finding that special one and this or that and the third, it's so hard to find. It's so hard to find because all the women these days are infatuated with 304 behavior, even if they're not professionally 304s. Ooh, I see it. All the women these days are infatuated, are indulging in 304 behavior, even if they're not professional 304s. That's the problem, sir. And that's why it's so hard for men to be interested or even wanting a woman anymore because there's no more ladies. It's no such thing as that. The Claire Hustables of the world. They had them in real life. They aren't anymore. The Florida Evans of the world. They had them in real life. They aren't anymore. The Thelmas off Good Times. They had them in real life. There isn't anymore. And I can go on and on and on and on and on. The difference about what it is to be a lady and to be a woman. Now you got to call it bees and the Nicki Minaj's and the Foxy Browns and the Little Kims and the Lottos and Megan Thee Stallions and I can go on and on and on and on with this 304, the city girls, the 304 behavior, and this is the standard that women wants to be. This is what females wants to be now. And men, we are looking at this like, where are the ladies? Where are the ladies? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? So he already spoke a few minutes on. He spoke a nice little minute on here. I'm not gonna hold it up and speak too long, but I would love to hear y'all thoughts, views, and opinions, and perspective and take on this particular subject. Let me know what you think about what he said. Let me know what you think about what I said. Don't forget to check out my main YouTube channel, No Judge Zone, where I interview street people and I get their stories. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe over there. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe over here at 304 Dating. Smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button, so I can keep bringing y'all this hot 304 content, this hot dating content, this hot transitional relationship content, this hot traditional relationship content. Reaction channel. Until then, get down on those comments. I would love to hear y'all opinions on this one. Until then, my name is 304 Sweet Dad, and I'm out. I'm going like water, like what, water, y'all. I'm going. Pow.